I came to Maclay in 8th grade.
I came in 8th grade as well. I came from Lake Highland in Orlando, and I met Ellie, and she became my best friend.
Well, I would say for every student at Maclay, you want to start something, and it's kind of hard to find something to start. And I think we both felt like there was no way for Maclay students, they didn't have an outlet to hear just upper school news.
We were at a child's basketball game, and we went to Chick-fil-A afterwards with our friend Emily Dudley, and we were just like, wow, this was like a really great game. Like, I wish everyone could hear about it and what the score was and how good our players did. And we were like, there's really no place for that. We said, why don't we start a newspaper? A bunch of teachers told us, check with Miss Mayer. She used to run the newspaper, and we did. She said, let's make it a class and let's get some editors.
We kind of didn't know what starting a newspaper would entail. We had no concept of editors and writers. And when we went to Miss Mayer, she clarified what it needs to be. Rachel and I both argued very hard to make sure we had a printed product. That was something that initially when we were talking to student sponsors and teachers, they were like, well, shouldn't you do an online version? Like, that's so hip and tech. And we were like, no, like, I really want to be able to look someone in the eyes and say, hey, like, I've worked on this, your peers have worked on this, like, please read it. Like, it's about your student body. And I think that's what's so rewarding, is being able to hold it and get ink smudged on your fingers. Yeah. One thing that starting the newspaper taught me is working with people. How as much as you want to get a deadline, you have to be gracious and patient, encourage people to write so that it's a well-rounded audience of writers and readers.
Just when you have an idea, just go for it, because in a couple years, although it's hard in the beginning, in a couple years it's just so rewarding to see the product. Maclay in general has helped me with time management. When I went to a different school, I just kind of procrastinated a lot. I hate to admit it. I've learned time management with this school, and I think it'll really help me in life.
It's just a well-rounded education that should prepare you in all fields, no matter what you want to go into. I guess being on The Andalusian has kind of made me want to go into journalism or communications or marketing of some form. It's something that I never really thought of before, but I'm also a dancer, and so kinesiology and physical therapy also really interest me.
Through The Andalusian, I actually realized I like business and like dealing with the money and calculating all those things, so I think I want to go into finance.
She'd be an awesome accountant. Yeah. She would be. I'm Ellie.
I'm Rachel.
And we're determined.